Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. I am so excited to share today's video with you because it is episode 1 of my Smart Cookie Side Hustle series. And today's side hustle is going to be how to sell on Amazon. It is something that I am personally passionate about, and I will be showing you step by step how you can get started selling on Amazon today. So let's get into it. So I've been selling on Amazon for 10 years now, and my journey started when I realized I could sell my textbooks for more online on Amazon than I could selling them back to the bookstore. I ended up loving it so much that it naturally just evolved into a business. And now I research and create my own products to sell on Amazon. And today I'm going to be showing you how to do both of those things so that you can decide where you want your journey to start. So the first thing you should know is if you have an Amazon account, then you already have a seller account. You just need to activate it. To do this, go ahead and go to Amazon.com, and in the upper right-hand corner, you should see something that says Accounts and Lists. Click on this and scroll down to the bottom where it says Other Programs. You'll see something that says Your Seller Account. Go ahead and click there and log in to activate. You can also go directly to sellercentral.amazon.com and log in from there. Now that you have your seller account all set up, there are two main ways to sell on Amazon: Fulfilled by Merchant and Fulfilled by Amazon. With Fulfilled by Merchant, you store the inventory and you send it directly to customers when they place an order. Now, this is a great way to get started as a beginner because you'll start getting familiar with the Amazon platform by listing items, but you won't actually owe Amazon any fees until you make a sale. This is the method that I chose to sell textbooks because I really wasn't sure which books would actually sell. And I didn't want to end up owing Amazon fees on things that didn't end up selling. So what's great with this is you can list as many products as you'd like and not owe a penny until you make a sale. Now with Fulfilled by Amazon, you actually send your inventory directly to Amazon. They store it in their warehouse and they'll send it directly to customers as they order it. Besides the benefit of FBA being extremely hands-off, the biggest benefit it offers is that it'll make your product Amazon Prime eligible. So your products will ship for free to Amazon Prime customers. This means you'll likely sell more than Fulfilled by Merchant because customers don't have to pay for shipping fees up front. But of course, this comes at a cost because FBA fees are extremely high. And every single month, you're going to have to pay Amazon storage fees regardless of if you're selling items or not. So now let's walk through the scenario of selling textbooks online through Fulfilled by Merchant. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and pull up Seller Central. On the top menu under Inventory, go ahead and select Add a Product. Now in the search bar, I would recommend using the ISBN number rather than the title, just because with books, you could have several versions of the same book with the same title. You can typically find the ISBN number on the back of the book near where the barcode is located. Next, you'll want to designate if your item is new, used, or collectible. For this example, I'm going to select used. Then click on Sell this product to go to the next page. Next, you'll enter in the price that you want to sell the book for. For now, I'm going to enter in $10 because I can go ahead and come back and change this at any other time. Next, you'll enter in how many items you have to sell. So I only have one copy of this book, so I'm going to enter in my quantity as 1. Under condition, you'll want to add additional details on the condition of the book. So for my example, I'm going to select used, very good. So here under fulfillment channels is where you're going to select if you want to send the item directly to the customer or if you want Amazon to handle that. So I'm going to select I'll ship this product myself because we are going to be selling through Fulfilled by Merchant. Scrolling down, you'll see shipping options. I typically choose standard US domestic shipping and expedited US domestic shipping because these closely align to USPS options. With standard domestic, the customer will pay you a flat fee of $3.99 regardless of how much it actually costs you to ship them the item. Now, for books, I will actually typically go to USPS and request the item be sent through medium mail. With expedited domestic, the customer will pay you a flat fee of $6.99 to receive the product faster. So for a faster shipping option, I will usually use USPS Priority Mail. Something else that I like to do is scroll back up to the top and click on Advanced View. Scroll back down to Condition Note. Here is where you can add a note to the customer, kind of explaining why you picked the condition that you picked. Okay, now you are all set. Go ahead and scroll to Save and Finish, and your product will now be listed on Amazon. On your Manage Inventory page on Seller Central, you'll be able to see a breakdown of the fees that Amazon will charge you if you do actually end up selling your product. So for a $6 book plus a $3.99 shipping fee, I see that Amazon's charging me a 15% referral fee, which comes out to about $1.50. They are also charging me a flat fee of 99 cents per item, and they were also charging me a closing fee of $1.80 for media products. This brings our total to $4.29 in fees. Since the customer is paying you the $3.99 for shipping, Amazon will end up transferring you $5.70 for the item. Now, if shipping ends up costing you $3.99, then realistically your profit on that item is going to be $1.71. So because of that, you'll likely want to go ahead and check the product page to see if you can list the item for hire. Also, please note that these fees are for books only, and fees typically vary depending on the product category. So as you can see, you can use Fulfilled by Merchant to sell a ton of different items, not just textbooks. So this is definitely a method that you can use to get started selling on Amazon today. Okay, now let's walk through how you would sell your own product through Fulfilled by Amazon. First, you need a product. But before you start looking, you should know that Amazon has certain categories known as gated categories, which means that Amazon will have to approve you to sell in that category. This requires an application process and a review process, and typically I wouldn't recommend this for beginners. As a beginner, I would start with the ungated categories, but of course, if you're super excited about a gated category, then go ahead and apply and see if Amazon approves you to sell. You can see a full list of these categories on the Overview of Categories page. Once you have a few product ideas that you are excited about, now we have to do research on how much demand there is for that product and how much it will cost you to sell that product on Amazon. To do this research, I would recommend using 3 different factors to start. One is the item's weight. How much will this item weigh to ship it out to customers? Next, I would look at bestseller ranking. This will give you a gauge on how much demand there is for the product. Finally, I will look at price. Is this selling for a high enough price for you to get a pretty good profit? So I'll show you an example of what I mean by research. So say I'm interested in selling beeswax food wraps. I'm going to enter this into the search bar on Amazon and see what the results are. I'm going to click on the first non-sponsored search result. I can see that the item's price is $9.99. Now, with all of the Amazon FBA fees, I probably want to look for an item that's going to sell for over $15 or more. So right away, I know that I probably don't want to sell this item. But for demonstration purposes, let's keep using this product as an example. Next, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and I'm going to look for the item's weight under product details. I'd recommend as a beginner to try to sell items that are 1 pound or less. I can see that this product weighs 3.88 ounces. This is well below our 1 pound cutoff, so this meets our criteria. Next, let's take a look at the bestseller ranking. Bestseller rank is a great way to gauge demand for a product. Now, the lower that a bestseller rank is, then the higher the demand. And the higher the number, then the lower the demand. Just think about it like this. If you're looking at the top 100 best-selling items in a category, that probably means that they're selling a lot of those items. So with this item, I can see that their bestseller rank is 14,712. That is a pretty high number, and it tells me that there's not enough demand for this product. So based on this, I would not continue forward with this product. Typically, I would say look for a bestseller ranking that is lower than 2,000. I would also try to aim for my bestseller rank to be higher than 200, because being in the top 200 best-selling products in a category, you're going to likely have a lot of competition. So you kind of want to find that sweet spot where you have enough demand, but not too much where it is overly competitive for you to enter the space. So of course, all of this research can be super time consuming. I mean, clicking into each product page individually can take hours. So I would recommend a few free Google Chrome extensions. The first one is called Unicorn Smasher. This is a great tool because when you're on an Amazon search page, you can quickly click on the extension and it will bring up a pop-up window. On that pop-up window, it will start populating key stats about each of the products on the page, like bestseller rank, price, and you can also use that pop-up window to sort, to search, to do all kinds of stuff. So it's not perfect, of course, but it is a great place to start. The second extension that I would recommend is called DS Amazon Quick View. Now, what this extension does is when you're on an Amazon search results page, under each item, it will actually list the bestseller rank of each item right there on the page. So this saves you a lot of time clicking into a product just to find that number. Of course, there are plenty of paid websites and extensions that could help you along your journey. So Jungle Scout and Helium 10, they are also great resources. If you're willing to invest a few bucks to cut down on your research time, then I definitely would take a look at those. Okay, so once you have a pretty good list of products that you were excited to start selling, the next step is to go to the Alibaba website. Here you'll enter in your search terms similar to how you did on the Amazon website, and you will get a ton of different suppliers. So right away, I would filter by suppliers that offer trade assurance and suppliers that are verified by Alibaba. So this will narrow down your list. And this will ensure that you're going to work with suppliers that have kind of been vetted. I would then look through the search results and note down, the prices that they're quoting, the minimum order quantity that they're asking for. Of course, look at the product images and see if it's what you're looking for and the quality that you're looking for. So just kind of start creating a list of these suppliers that you want to contact. And right there on the search results page, you see where it says contact supplier. You can click on that and send your supplier a message. Introduce yourself, tell them a little bit more about what products you're looking to source, how much quantity you're looking to order, discuss, that you're maybe starting off with a smaller quantity, but you're looking to do more business in the future with them. You'll be surprised, but based on their responses, you'll be able to quickly gauge which suppliers you want to work with. You'll be able to see how their price compares to other suppliers. Of course, everything is negotiable. So, if they're giving you answers that you don't want to hear, ask more questions and push back and see if they're willing to work with you. If not, move on to the next supplier. I definitely would recommend ordering samples from at least 3 different suppliers. Typically, samples are free or just a few dollars, but the majority of the expense is in the shipping fee. So don't be surprised if you end up spending $50 or more on shipping just to get the sample to yourself. I promise you that the cost of the samples will be well worth it to inspect the quality firsthand before you place a large order. Once you receive all the samples, inspect them for quality. Think about how long each of the products took to ship out to you, how long it took to arrive to you, how easy it was to work with the supplier to get the sample, and then decide on which supplier you want to move forward with for a larger order. When placing an initial order, I typically tend to order about 100 of an item just to kind of test it out. Of course, this is completely up to you, and all suppliers are different with the minimum order quantity that they require. Now, when you place your initial order, be sure to negotiate not only the price of the item, but the price of shipping. Your supplier will be able to offer you several shipping options. Shipping by air is the fastest option, but of course it's the most expensive. Shipping by sea is of course the cheapest option, but it also takes the longest time. You could also do a hybrid approach where you send a small amount of your items through air just so that you receive the product and you have the inventory right away, and you send the bulk of the rest of your inventory through sea freight so that you can save on shipping. So while you wait for your product to arrive, you should be busy setting up your Amazon product page. To do this, log on to Seller Central and on the top, click on Inventory and then Add a Product. Since this is a new product that you'll be selling, you want to scroll down and click on I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon. Then you'll want to choose what category your item will fall under. You can scroll down and use the search feature to find recommended categories for your product. So say I search resin molds. I'm going to click on the search result that says resin casting molds in the arts, crafts, and sewing section. Click on select category, and next you'll be prompted to put in a unique product ID. Now, Amazon works with a company called GS1 to verify that your barcode is unique. So you'll want to go to the gs1.org website, sign up for an account, and purchase barcodes there. The minimum amount of barcodes that you can purchase on the GS1 website is 10. This will cost you a $250 one-time fee and a $50 annual fee. Once you purchase your barcodes, you will then need to activate your barcode. Do this by clicking on Product in the top menu. Scroll down and click on Add New. Here, you're going to enter in your product details into the GS1 website. Then you can scroll down and click on Auto Assign GTIN. This will assign your product a barcode from the list of barcodes that you just purchased. Click on Save, and now you are ready to copy your GTIN number from the GS1 website into your Amazon product page. You'll also add in the company's brand name and manufacturer's name. For me, these are going to be the same. On the next tab, you can add any variations if you have any, such as different colors or sizes for your product. For me, I don't have any product variations, so I'm going to skip this tab. Next, click on the Offer tab and you can start entering your pricing data. You'll select the condition as new because this is going to be a brand new product. Then you're going to enter in the price that you want to sell the product at. Of course, you can change this at any time. Enter the quantity that this item will come in. I'll enter in 1. For fulfillment channel, choose Amazon will ship. If you have images for your product, you can go ahead and add them now. But if not, click Save and Finish. Your product will then take about 30 minutes to show up on your inventory page. Once it's there, you can go ahead and click Edit at any time and add more information on the product description, change pricing data, add more images, all while you wait for your product to arrive. When you're ready to send your inventory to Amazon, you can have your supplier send it directly to the Amazon Fulfillment Center, or you can have them send it to you so that you can inspect it first and then send it to the Amazon Fulfillment Center. Either way, to start this process, go to your Manage Inventory page, and then next to your item, click on Send Replenish Inventory. This will start the process of telling Amazon that you're going to send some inventory to them. On this page, you're going to tell Amazon whether you're going to send a box that has many different products in there, or if it's going to be one box that has all of the same product in it. So the box that I'm going to be sending into Amazon has all of the same product in it, so I should have selected case packed. Next, select Continue to Shipping Plan. Enter in how many units you will be sending in each box. I will be sending in 22 items in my box, so I'm going to enter in 22. Next, you will select if you need any help prepping your items for shipment. I will select No Prep Needed if you have not printed out your barcodes and placed them on your product. Now is the time. You can go ahead and click on Print Labels for this page, and it will populate a PDF document that you can easily print onto paper, and then you can start adding your barcodes onto your products. Now click Continue, and on the next page, you can rename your shipment to something that you can easily find later. Click on Approve and Continue, and then click on Work on Shipment. Under Shipping Services, you can select how you want to send your products to Amazon. I'm going to leave it as small parcels since it's just one small box, and I'm going to leave it at UPS because it is Amazon's partner carrier. I'll scroll down and select that everything I'm sending is going to be in one box. Next, I'll add in my box's weight and dimensions and click on confirm. Amazon will then calculate the shipping costs and ask you if you want to accept charges. I'm going to click on accept charges, and now Amazon's going to charge my seller account for those shipping fees. Next, you can tell Amazon the day that you plan to send the box to them, and then you can click on Print Box Label. Now a PDF of your shipping label will pop open. Print this and place it on your box. Make sure that there are no other visible shipping labels, and now you're ready to send your shipment out to Amazon. Once Amazon receives your package, they will process the inventory and kind of disperse it across their fulfillment centers. As your inventory starts being accepted into the fulfillment centers, it will start automatically populating on your manage inventory page. Now, this process could take several weeks, so don't be scared if you don't see your inventory pop up right away. And that's it. Your product is now ready to send out to Amazon customers. All right, so to recap, we talked about how to start a side hustle selling on Amazon by selling your books through Fulfilled by Merchant or selling your own products through Fulfilled by Amazon. I hope that today's video inspired you to get started selling on Amazon. And of course, if you have any tips for others that are just getting started selling on Amazon, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Best of luck on your side hustle journey. Stay positive, you can do this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.